inside Holiday. The rebound by Patterson. A 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Now, here's Sharp. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Strus. And Holiday, here we go. Now Dunleavy, he's covered by Leonard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
Now, here's Suggs. On the wing, Porter. That's tipped. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Good on the three-point shot.
Going up on a dime. This is why you got to be up on Holiday defensively.
In terms of playoff defense, Richard, it's hard to think of someone better than Jrue Holiday.
Yes, the ball pressure, the deflection. He comes up with plays that impact winning. He does have multiple titles.
Here's Holiday. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. And it's Strus missing. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Nets the corner three. Sharp's got 7 points.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Inside, Jordan. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And stolen by Lillard. To the middle. And stolen by Patterson. Here's Sharp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And Sharp drops them both. .111 left here in the opening quarter. And Holiday, here we go. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Now here's Lillard. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 5. Will it go?
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Sharp. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that one's good. Suggs.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Pass to Burks. And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
It's Porter outside. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you guys.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. Jordan, left side. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Holiday. Back to Hardaway. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Down low. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Outside Hardaway. Latrey. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
And Suggs throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Here's Holiday. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Holiday is a high IQ player and knows when to take it, when to kick it out.
It's Suggs with the drive. And Suggs throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, He really does put pressure on.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or outplay like this right in your face.
Leonard, no luck.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Holiday. Stolen by Jackson. Back to Suggs. Screen by Leonard. Jordan with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Knox. The rebound by Patterson. And here is Suggs. He's got 10. And Suggs throws it down.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs with a problem on the drive.
Pass to Burks. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good. When you look at Drew Holiday, a 2009 draft pick, RJ, how much longer could you see him playing?
Well, ultimately, that's up to him. I think he's got a few good years left, but that will largely depend on how well his body holds up moving forward.
In the corner, it's Patterson. To the paint. Here's Harris. Burks pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to
if they want to have any impact. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Strus. Tips it. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Porter. Clock at 6. Outside Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And he takes the feed in stride and shines it home.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
That one misses.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harris outside. Picked by Williams. In the corner, Crowder with it. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Suggs with the ball. Takes a 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Here's the screen. Pass to Strus. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Jordan.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. In the corner, it's Patterson. Off target from 3-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Dunleavy. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. Dunleavy's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Holiday with his head up, looking to create opportunities for his teammates.
Porter looking it over. Shoots over Strus. 5 on the clock. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from 14. Patterson can't get it to go. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And here's Sharp. Baseline J on the way. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Pass to Strus. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Strus has got 6 here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screens.
And it's Strus with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Outside Porter. Back to Patterson. Pass to Porter. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. Porter's got 5 points so far.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Strus's shot is good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Holiday. Jordan inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
That's to Dunleavy. Back to Holiday. There's the drive. Here's Strus. Second shot opportunity. And Jordan with the layup. 14 points for him.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Strus in the corner. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Shot from 12. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Lillard's got 6 points.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Patterson. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Pass to Dunleavy. Kicks it out to Lillard. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 5. It's Suggs with the drive. Left side, Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Short. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scored.
50.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Holiday. Here's the screen. He takes it in. And it's Strus missing. And here's the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharpe has in this one.
Pass to Strus. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Here's Patterson. No good on the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
In the corner, it's Patterson.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Suggs. Back to Holiday. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
They set the pick. Pass to Strus. 6 on the shot clock.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Suggs. To the inside. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Here's Holiday. Driving the lane. The wide open shot from Strus. It's good from long range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Porter outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Holiday looking for an opening. Just 4 to shoot. Can't connect from long distance.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
That's off as well, so he misses both. The shot by Lillard, wide open. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Porter pulls it down. Fast break, here we go. Up again. From outside. Puts up the 3. Jordan pulls it down. And stolen by Sharpe. And they're on the break. Porter with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Burks with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. It's good.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Here's Sharpe. Suggs outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Strong move off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Driving to the basket.
We've heard the stories about Sharpe and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And that one falls.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yes, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Burks. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Away team ball.
So the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.